Before how to shoot a podcast, we're doing how to make coffee.
मतलब आपको मुझे बताना पड़ेगा मैं switch on कैसे करूँ. Since he's now trained and if he's in the habit of making coffee for me, I better keep that.
It's a good, yeah. Sometimes it's best. This coffee really smells damn good.
I think the smell is really nice.
It's very good.
Yeah. Hi, today I'm in conversation with Insia, founder of WE, and someone who has built a very powerful community of women. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So Insia, I'd love to know, for someone who doesn't know what is Empowered by WE, I know that you've built this beautiful, wonderful community of women, but I'd love to know more.
So, the first thing I tell people when anybody asks me about WE is that we are not a club. We're not a networking club. You don't come here to make your next billion. We're a social club. So how we define it is WE is a social club for the 21st century working woman. It is a place to find friendship, a support system and a community. So what we try to do is that we keep our members very curated so that when you walk in, you're walking into a safe space where you can be as inappropriate as you want.
Right.
You can say what the
hell
you want to say. Literally.
Yes.
And you can share your inhibitions. I think that's what I felt I was missing.
Yes.
A place where I could say I don't know how to do something, or I'm embarrassed that this happened to me.
Yes.
No, so I think that's what WE is.
Yeah. Okay, and also one thing I would love to know, what were you thinking when you built this together? Was this coming from something in your personal life?
So when I moved to Goa, my first year in Goa, I was clinically depressed. I was going through a very bad phase of anxiety. A lot had changed in my life. COVID, you know how it is. And I think after a year of being through that, a lot of therapy and hitting rock bottom, I think I realized that I was suffering from loneliness more than anything else. So I knew 6-7 people in Goa. These girls, I called them at that time used to be Teal Cafe, which is Mo's now.
Yeah.
Called them there, said, listen, I want to just create a support group where we could meet every month and just do something new together. And that's how it started. And I think I was very clear I wanted to be membership based, that you paid a fee for it so that you took it seriously.
Yes.
I took it seriously, and that's how it started. And it's been 3 years. We are 70 members. We closed membership about 6 months ago, and I'd like to say we have a long waiting list.
Yeah. Oh wow, amazing.
But I feel like because this is not a business proposition for me, I don't have to scale it. So it's good that it is.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I have to share that Kaizen also has a very similar story. I came to Goa. There was no Pilates studio, and I love Pilates. So I said, let me bring together a few reformers, and my friends and family will be happy to work out with me. That's it. I didn't think anything else. At my age, I didn't really want to start another business, but I wanted to create a space, And then because I love vegan food, so we did a cafe. Because I love yoga and meditation, so we added that. So it just got layered up on its own.
And it's so interesting you're saying this because when I met you, this is exactly what you said, and it was 3 years ago. This is it's so, that means it's so true to your being that, you've stuck to that as your core value for Kaizen.
I tried to bring in gym bros.
Please do. I'm a gym bro.
I keep trying that. Yes. But I felt that they also need to go back to their strength training. They come there to become better at gym, I feel. They come for the recovery.
I also think that I find Kaizen as a space to explore things that I would never have the chance to explore otherwise, right? Like whether it is meditation or yoga or different forms of these, right? Now it's become so detailed. I feel like I would have never had the opportunity to do that if there was not a space propagating it.
Right. This is something that I noticed at Kaizen, that a lot of clients who come are super successful, high functioning, but overwhelmed. Right? I'd like to ask you, do you notice this also in your community?
Absolutely.
Women who are constantly on?
Absolutely. I think I was one of those people, there's this alpha type, right? Always in charge, always in control, know what's going to happen next, all of it. I really feel like because wellness sort of became a part of my everyday life, ever since that happened, that changed for me. And I see it with a lot of people. And I have these one-on-one conversations with a lot of members saying, I'm burning out, I'm overwhelmed. But I feel like when you have that one thing in the day that you do is only about you, very focused on you, and there is this dopamine rush that you get from it, I think it sets the tone for the rest of the day. And then if you want to you want to be alpha, you be alpha, you want to be I live in Goa, I want to have a good work-life balance, I want to sleep for 1 hour in the afternoon and not feel guilty, I think you can do that as well. But I feel like any form of wellness, whether it's Pilates or yoga or strength training, 1 hour with you, I feel that makes the big difference.
100%.
You know?
So I think I get two kinds of people. Those who will sign up, but they will be procrastinating, who need to be motivated, right? And those who are overdoing it and overwhelmed, they realize that this is their space to come back to, and workout makes them feel happy and stronger and more aligned. I think our generation finds it harder because I think we had a greater need to prove ourselves. I think the next generation, the younger girls, I don't see that. They're very comfortable. They have already understood that this is my social time, this is my working out time, this is my time to study or work. So I think they have their balance much better. We are still figuring it out.
It's new for us.
Yes. Staying in the same topic, high functioning women does not necessarily mean that they're regulated. Right?
Yeah.
So I've noticed that in fact we are all carrying this tag where we need to look a certain way. It doesn't matter if we feel like that or not, but we have to look a certain way. We have to be successful at what we are doing, right? And I think that sometimes causes a sort of an irregulation in our nervous system. I feel it's more a nervous system issue. I'd like to hear what you think.
I fully believe in that. I feel like we're so driven, you know, I have to manage the house, I have to manage work, I need to have time for myself, I should be able to read my book, I should be able to, you know, be there for my friends, everything we want to do. And I feel like over time what happens is that our parasympathetic nervous system just doesn't kick in, right? It just stops functioning because you're always in this overdrive. So unless we're able to regulate that, and I think for me it's been small things, like I don't take my phone to the bedroom. It's just, you know, I get into bed at 9:15 every day because I feel like I don't sleep till 11, but from 9:15 to 11, I'll write my journal at the end of the day. I'll read my book. I'll think of random things. I'll curse people in my head. I'll do all of that till 11 o'clock. And then by then I'm done. My brain is khali and I can go to sleep, and I sleep 8-9 hours out like a dead body. I find it so funny. Sometimes I'm having a conversation and people like, you know, if you can't sleep, do this. But I was like, I can't sleep, and they're shocked. You know, it's like it's unnatural that I can sleep.
So it does feel like a big problem nowadays, right?
It's a huge problem, and I feel like people, you know, underestimate the power of a good sleep. You know what it can do to your next days.
Absolutely.
How are we not understanding?
So I do have one thing though. If I am sleeping and if I wake up, you know, and if I want to go back to sleep, I'm not able to just go back to sleep because my mind starts wandering. And then I very simply put on a guided meditation, and that helps me sleep.
Very nice.
I really enjoy meditating because that gives me a superpower. It gives me an edge. Once I've gone inward and once I've experienced my connection with the divine, when I come back to doing my things, I'm so much more peaceful, calmer, relaxed, everything, you know. So that's my one thing. But apart from that, if I'm looking for these little pauses in the day, then I do these short breath work techniques. So I think that one of the easiest ways is to do a short 2-minute breath work if you're ever feeling that, you know, you are in a survival mode. I think a lot of people have learned to live in survival mode as is. That has become their normal, right? Because they are constantly getting notifications on their phone, mail, right? I feel like we are geared up for multitasking. We have to manage our home, our work, ourselves. And that's where I feel they start feeling overwhelmed.
It's a lot. You know, sometimes you're sitting at home and you're working. Like, for example, I'm working on a story, like I'm writing a story, and I'm just like, oh, there are no eggs for dinner. You know, like, it's
that happened with me yesterday. I was working out and I realized I haven't ordered the cookies that Rahul eats. So I told my trainer, give me 2 minutes. I called up Kaizen, I said, can you please? So does your brain also go into several directions in a day?
Yeah, I think it does. But I think for me, what I've started doing is that I try to work on my Google Calendar. You know, so I'll be like, I have to write this time is blocked, this time is blocked, this time is blocked. So then I know that in the day, I only have time between these things to do other things. And I've also kind of become that person who after about 6 p.m. does no work.
Wow.
Like no work.
Awesome. So you're consciously choosing to switch off post 6 p.m.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
6 p.m. is like TV goes on. I was like, I have to watch TV. I'm a junkie. I love it. You know,
I
that's
love
my
Netflix too.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
So,
thank God Netflix doesn't know that I love wellness content. Thank God. Because I can watch anything on Netflix. Absolutely.
yeah. I learned this when I was doing my cleanse. I was on a 3-month nutrition program with Karishma, who's a nutritionist. And the first thing she told me is no flights, no multitasking. Anything that does not have to happen now, push it for after 3 months. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
This is not part of my diet.
Yeah,
She's like, this is the first step for your diet.
Right.
And the change I saw.
Wow.
So now I've realized there are some things that have to happen now
Yeah.
and some things that can happen 2 weeks later. And
Right.
I try to do that as much as I can.
So your Google Calendar doesn't overwhelm you?
Not at all. Now I
Good
look
to
at
know
Google
that.
and I was like, oh, so
Good
many
to know
colors, so
that.
many things,
Yeah.
so many
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is TV time or workout
So
time.
you schedule that in your
I
Google
schedule
Calendar?
everything.
Wow.
I think I had to
love
start
that.
doing that to be able to see it
Awesome.
and respect it.
Yes.
And now it's okay. Now it happens. But first I used to put like date night.
Yeah.
I would enjoy an invite saying date
Wow.
night. You know, like, so now
Awesome.
he
I
gets
love
way
that.
too many invites for
I
me.
love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's super.
Yeah.
My Google Calendar, I put everything in, but my team doesn't trust me, so they definitely send me a reminder. They know I'm so bad. Sometimes I tell them, mujhe pata hai. Don't think, you know. Sometimes I've scheduled 2 things at the same time, and then Tripti is calling me from one line, and Katie is calling me from the other line, and I'm like, oh God, I don't know how this happened. Yeah. That also happens.
Yeah, but it is overwhelming for for a lot of us, all of us actually, in some way or the other. You know.
Yes. I was taught that multitasking is an advantage that I would have over someone who's not multitasking. Over the years, I realized that this made me inefficient and made me not give my 100% to the thing I was doing. And so now, when I'm doing one thing, I do it with all my love, with all my attention.
That's really good.
And that has changed it for me. So let's actually do something simple right now. Let's do a short, quick 30-second, 1-minute breath work.
Let's do it. Yes.
Okay, super.
Great.
You can absolutely sit, make yourself as comfortable as you'd like. We are seated fine? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take off my shoes. You're absolutely fine in your shoes. So the thing about breath work is we should always ground ourselves. Yeah. And our spine should be upright because the energy is going to flow through your energy centers. So feet nicely, deeply grounded. Okay. Now very gently close your eyes. And keep breathing. Notice your breath, but don't change it. Just observe your breath. Notice the inhales and the exhales. Are the inhales longer? Are the exhales shorter? How are you feeling as you're breathing? Just connect with your breath. And just say a gentle note of thank you to your breath for supporting you, for performing the most important function, for sustaining you, for oxygenating your whole body. For removing all the excess carbon dioxide. Your breath is your gateway between your physical body and your energy body. So keep breathing. And now take a deep breath in. And 2 exhales. We'll take a deep inhale and we'll take 1 long exhale and 1 short exhale. This is an Andrew Huberman technique, and when we take 2 exhales, we release all the excess CO2 from the body. So this is a great breath work. And very gently, whenever you're ready,
I want to lie down on this couch.
Yeah. I could go on. I could make it a 45 minute session
It is
easily.
so nice.
Yeah. One thing that keeps you grounded.
Joy.
Oh, super.
Yeah.
Joy as in your husband.
he is very grounded.
Okay.
Yeah. And I like him and my home. Like when I'm at home, I'm at max peace. Like, so yeah.
Amazing. That sounds like a beautiful partnership.
Yeah.
Something about you people wouldn't expect to know.
That I'm a couch potato.
Oh, really?
All
this stuff that you do and you
if
bring
I'm not at
so
work,
dynamic.
I remember the first time when I went to stay with Joy at his mom's house. Both of us were watching TV in the afternoon, and she's like, I can't believe that one couch potato has found another couch potato.
What do you think is the need of the hour for women right now?
I think wellness should not be a luxury. It should be a non-negotiable. I think it's very important for us to prioritize our well-being before we look after our families and our colleagues and everybody else in the universe. Till the time you're not happy, you can't really make anybody else happy. But more than happiness, I think it's to find a self-confidence and a sense of self. And I think that doesn't happen if you have not invested anything in yourself.
Yeah. So it means filling your cup first.
Absolutely.
And having that much self-love for yourself.
Absolutely.
And having firm boundaries.
Yeah, firm boundaries. I think that is the one.
Right?
Yeah.
To be able to say no. Right?
Oh my God, that is an art that I want to master and become the master of saying.
But we are on that journey, right?
Absolutely.
And I also noticed this, that sometimes people, when they say no, after that they give a lot of explanations.
Oh yeah,
Right?
that justification.
Right?
Yeah.
And now it just has to be a straight one line. The next generation does not struggle with it. It's not their problem at all, right?
Yeah.
People who work for me, I know it from them.
People say no to me all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I not saying no?
Yeah. Very clearly.
Yeah.
Can you come on a Sunday for last meeting? No.
Yeah.
But sometimes they're very kind to come.
Yeah.
I hope that's not being. They'll kill me.
There'll be a mass walkout from Kaizen tomorrow. Thank you, Prerna, for being
Achha,
here.
theek hai, of course.
Thank you. This
Thank
is really
you,
nice.
Insia.
I felt like I
loved
just
it.
came to catch up with you.
Yeah, I have not done this in such a long time.
Yeah,
yes,
that's true. But
yes.
thank you. Thank you for
Thank you
having
so much. I would love to see you again soon.
Yes, you will
Yeah.
see me now that Kaizen is our wellness partner.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.